Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we're playing the arena, we're playing the Paladin, and we're going for Tyrion. So let's see if we can find him. Alright, first choice. Sunwalker. It's a good minion. It's kind of similar to Tyrion. Let's start out with that. And, Mad Bomber. Don't like it that much in Paladin, so it's a pretty bad synergy with the hero power, for example. But, let's just pick it. I mean, Mad Bomber is pretty good. Alright, and then, shielded minibot. But we also have the Harvest Golem. If only we could have gotten a shielded minibot last pick and then a Harvest Golem this pick. Which one to get? I mean, both are so good. I think shielded minibot is better though. Okay. Even though we already have another 2-drop, but Consecration? Good. Okay, so far, very nice draft. Wailing Soul, not a big fan. Evergreen Egg, not a big fan either, because especially we don't have any ways of activating it. Yeah, maybe if we had some way of activating it, but can't really. We might never get it, so I think I'm gonna pick that. It does have some advantages, like if you get frozen minions and stuff like that. And then of course it's just a free 5. Cult Master, pretty good in Paladin, actually. Works pretty well with the hero power. Oh, these are good. Now we're getting a lot of activators. We got the Abusive Sergeant and the Dark Armored Dwarf, but we don't have an egg. Now, let's see, we have... I don't know. I think it's... Sometimes I just don't have enough endgame in my decks lately. I think I want to pick an Ogre, even though it's pretty close. But we already have some stuff for turn 4. Oh, we also have something for turn 6. We could have gone either way. But now we get both. So, happy about that. No. Let's see. Yeah, it gotta be the Sunfrey Protector here. Dragon Egg? No. No. Cobra is decent. And it's our first free drop, so there's that. Lord of the Arena, Unstable Ghoul, not really very good. Noble Sacrifice? It's okay. I know when I play versus Paladins, I hate when you have a bunch of secrets, so you know what, let's do the same thing. Tinkertown Technician? Well, it's a good minion, but you don't necessarily have enough mechs to make it work. I think you're just gonna go with the Loot Hoarder. Of course, now we're getting some mechs. You know what, let's go with the Gnome here. Let's make, kind of making a aggressive curve while at the same time having something in the top as well. 5-drop is pretty perfect if you look. You need some more 3-drops, more 5-drops. Well, we're getting a whole bunch of mechs now. Now we could pick some mechs Trinity cards. Love to get a Mech Warper, for example. Blessing of Wisdom, Repentance, Seal of Light. It's just so hard to get 2 cards out of this unless you're way ahead. But I mean, sometimes you can be behind a taunt and it's possible. This one just doesn't really do very much. Okay, let's just go with Blessing of Wisdom. Oh, no Tyrion! Well, you know what, I can't complain. We get Dr. Boom, and then maybe we'll get Tyrion later. Dr. Boom is a pretty good minion, in case you didn't know. It didn't work out very well last time I had to Dr. Boom in Arena, though. We didn't get to play him a single time. But hopefully this time will be different. Haunted Creeper is very good. We have a lot of early game now. We really need some later stuff other than Dr. Boom. Acid Drake, excellent. Sea Giant, alright. Some good stuff. True Silver Champion, yes, because I was a little worried we didn't have any weapons, so it's nice to see. Now if you can get one more weapon and Tyrion, maybe a few 3-drops. We don't really have many dragons. Let's go with the Fascia. we really need more 2-drops, but then it's like, do we really need a Core Hound? We have a... well, we actually only have... well, 6. Yeah, we have 6. Yeah, 7. Yeah. You know what? But it's Core Hound. If only if it was a 5-9, it would be pretty good. 9-5 though? It's just we have so many 2-drops already. Plus a 1-drop, a Noble Sacrifice. Let's get the Core Hound. Oh man, it hurts picking a Core Hound over a Fairy Dragon. We didn't need another 2-drop there. And we did need some more endgame. Fen Creeper is pretty decent, I think. It could use another 5-drop. So, Hammer of Wrath. This is not really a 2-drop, by the way. This is not something you want to play on turn 2. So it doesn't really... it's like a utility card. And again, Hammer of Wrath could be nice too. This one is pretty good though. Especially with something like... Blessing of Wisdom. Removal. We don't really have much removal. We have 1 weapon. That's pretty much it, so... could be nice. Alright, let's go with that. Well... no. I guess we're gonna get another 2-drop. And 2 Silver Champion. Spellbreaker. We need 3-drops, but Raid Leader... that's not something you want to play on turn 3. Let's go with the Spellbreaker. Most of our minions are really low quality, so Redemption is not really... guess we're gonna go to an Archon Squire. Acid Drake, okay, that's good. I mean... it's actually a decent deck, except for the whole, drop-off point here at 3 mana. We have the Cobra and the Farseer, and that's it. That's a pretty major weakness, but overall, it's a decent deck. Pretty average, actually. It's just, it does have that weakness. You know what, we have Dr. Boom, and Dr. Boom, it's all about the 7s, so let's go for 7 wins here. Alright, let's go. Even though we didn't get Tyrion, at least we did get a legendary, and it's a good one. So, let's see what we can do here. We have a lot of early minions and a good legendary. Put that together, and you have 7 wins. That's what you get. Alright, let's go. Just need to survive turn 3 without falling behind. Another weapon. Well, we don't have the coin, and we don't have a 2-drop or a 3-drop, so let's toss it. If you had the coin, I would have kept it. Okay, a 1-drop and a 3-drop. No 2-drop though. There's a decent chance of drawing one though, since we do have 7 of them. And even if we don't, then we have our hero power. But I mean, 1-drops really shine when you have a strong follow-up. Not as much when you don't, but oh well. At least we got something out early. Is he gonna play 2-3 maybe? Oh, right, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Mad Bomber actually has a chance to shine here. Come on, do it. Oh, okay. You hit 1 of them. Of course, it would have been much better to hit Bo, because now he could play something like Abusive Sergeant, Mortal Coil, Mad Bomber. Alright, fair enough. What to do here? I mean, the problem with the Cobra, I mean, they both just kind of die. And the Anoratron also dies. Yeah. This is less than optimal. I think a Noritron is best here. Problem is, I want to play a Noritron plus Hero Power next turn.
Let me think.
But it's like... Only if we had a Harvest Golem or something. You know what, I think we're gonna do this
Move quickly.
for tempo reasons. Okay, so we can kill the Mad Bomber, or he might even do it for us. Obviously that's not really unexciting turn here.
Speak to me.
Well, now we're not gonna play the Noritron, that's for sure. So I guess we're just gonna play the Copper here. Yeah. And then next turn we can play the Silverhand Knight. Yeah. And of course we need to get rid of that Acolyte. Hopefully he doesn't have a Dark Bomb. So we don't want to lose our Copper here without killing the Acolyte, because that puts us in an awkward spot. Well, let's see what he does. If he has a silence, he might even silence the Copper, so he can run into it with the Acolyte and get 2 cards. Wouldn't be a bad move. Like with an Owl, also because that would be a 2-1, so then it would still trade with the leftover Copper. Alright, lifetime. I guess he probably had like a big 4-drop and then he didn't really want to play it because, well, it's not that much fun to lose your 4-drop to a Copper. Alright, so we can kill the Acolyte, which is excellent. And then we will play a Silverhand Knight. Even though you could argue for defending the Copper with like a taunt, so he could still like, because he doesn't seem to have any removal, right? I think he would have used that. And then he's kind of like, well, if he has like a big 5-drop, he doesn't want to play it. You know what? I actually kind of like that idea. Yeah, let's go for that. Just be really annoying. Alright, interesting game so far. Mad Bombers, Cobras, so on. Now we just need Dr. Boom to show up. Then it'll stop being interesting, then it'll just be awesome. As long as we can keep a board presence until then. Yeah, this one must be so annoying for him. But luckily for him, he does have some low cost minions to play. Oh, Cold Master. That is what I like to see. Okay, so how do we do this? I think pick Cold Master, and we kill this one. See what we draw. We'll probably kill another one too. Let's kill the Murloc. Oh, shielded minibot. Okay, let's get that out there. And if he doesn't have removal still, like, so annoying for him. Things are going pretty well. Getting a little lucky here. Things are working out. Let's see, he has like Shadow Flame or Hellfire. Nope. Oh wow. Well, his deck is not bad. But this Cult Master is pretty excellent for us. Sea Giant. Sure, why not? But maybe we could play another minion first. We could play Loot Hoarder and a guy. And this would be 1 mana, right? So that's... Or we could play this and the Sea Giant. So we did that.
Ready, sir.
And then Sea Giant. not like this. Alright. I mean, if he had AoE, he would have used it by now. So... let's do... this. And then we'll give this one stealth. Alright. I hope he doesn't draw into AoE. Oh man, this is a pretty awesome board. I mean, most people don't even pick AoE when they play Warlock in Arena. Because Hellfire, it can just be very awkward to use unless you have a deck that's like made... Oh, he has a Cult Master too! It's like he had a Mad Bomber. I have a hard time imagining though that he's gonna get as much value out of this Cult Master as we got out of ours. So far, no value. Oh, I see. But do we have like lethal? Yeah, we do. We actually have visible lethal, so it doesn't really help him. And he knows this. Unless he just forgot to count. Oh, we could have had exact lethal with that one. That would have been... would be better for people with OCD, I suppose. Thankfully I don't have that. Well, good start. Let's see if you can get a second win here. Keep it up. And what I really want is actually to play Dr. Boom sometime during this run, because it was just so disappointing the last time I had Dr. Boom in Arena. I was so excited to finally get a legendary, and then I didn't get to use him. Well, let's see. Another Warlock. Oh, we only need one 1-drop. I think I'm gonna keep the Gnome, because it gives a spare part, which would... I don't know. No, actually, let's keep the Artist Squire. I was like thinking, because then I would get a spare part that I could potentially use on turn 3 together with a 2-drop, but then, because you don't have that many 3-drop. But the problem with that is that most spare parts are usually not really something you necessarily want to play on turn 3. So it doesn't really help that much in that aspect. Alright, okay, so... I think I'm gonna play Blessing of Wisdom here. The Noble Sacrifice. Because I think we might be able to get a lot of attacks in with this Argent Squire. Especially since we have another taunt coming up. Yeah. I think this is a good idea. We might even get like 3 cards or more. Also because it has shield, of course. I mean, an owl would be the worst here. Fair enough. Yeah, here the shield comes in handy. Since we can get another attack here. Actually, I should have attacked first. Just in case I got something better. But actually, it's hard to imagine something better because the taunt is what will let me attack with it one more time. Unless he uses removal on it. Just hope he doesn't have a Mortal Coil or like an Elven Archer or something. Cho? Oh right, we also have Noble Sacrifice. I've actually completely forgot that. Oh! Oh! What? Is he... I'm confused. Is he trying to mill us or something? I don't think that's gonna work. We could... should we just kill Cho? Well, we don't want to play... But then again, no, let's not kill Cho. Because we can kill Cho when we want to. And instead it'll just be annoying for him that he's gonna give us like copies of all his spells. Yeah. Right, if he uses removal, then we get removal. And then we can kill Cho with that anyway. So it's like, yeah. We are in a pretty good spot. Cho, I mean, which legendaries did he pick Cho over? Are there really two legendaries that are worse than Cho? I'm not really sure about that. This Blessing of Wisdom was definitely the right choice. Now, yeah, let's play another taunt actually. And I think we just go for the phase. I don't want to trade away my card maker here. And we have the taunts protecting it. Yeah. Very nice. Like, it's hard to imagine us losing this game. We even have another taunt coming up. Like, it seems like we could just keep this squire, like, the entire game. And that show? We barely have any spells in the deck. Well. Ah, wow, that must hurt. Having to do that. Now. We really should get rid of the floating watcher. So we will. I think I want to play a Cold Master. So we kill that. Oh man, we're starting to get too many cards. Yeah. Huh. Well, okay, let's just attack here. Oh no, he can actually mill us, but I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna kill him before we run out of cards. And if we just have 10 cards on hand at all times, I mean, that seems like a reasonable trade-off to me. He can burn a couple of cards if he wants to.
The gates are open.
Okay. Okay, maybe this guy is just new. Oh, sea giant. So if you play... You can play this one. Just like last time.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Actually, no, we don't have lethal quite yet. We probably will have next turn though. Let's see, we have so many cards. Let's just get rid of this Cold Master. We don't need any more cards. Because we're getting so many! Just do this. Yeah, that was definitely the right choice offing that Cold Master, because we're still gonna burn a card. I don't want to give him power overwhelming. Not like it would really matter that much, but... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just have done it. Right, we don't get a copy here. Because our hand is full. But we have an 8/8 giant on the board, so... Sea Giant is so good.
Well played.
Alright. I think we have time for one more game. Especially if it's as short as this one. Let's go. Make it 3-0. But still no Dr. Boom in sight. We haven't even had him in our hands yet. And you know what? Having Dr. Boom does make up for not having Tyrion. As long as we get to play him. Alright. Well, let's see what we get. It looks like we found someone since we can't click cancel anymore, but... Oh, there we go. Mage.
You asked for it.
I will.
Alright, so we have an excellent 2-drop, and we also have a 1-drop. Let's keep all that and see what else we can get. If we get a 4-drop, that would also be decent, because then we can coin into it. Oh wow, it's raining pretty heavily outside. I wonder if you can hear it. A storm is brewing. That's pretty intense. And I have to bike down to the store after this video, so I'm not too excited about it. I guess it's time for rain clothing. Thankfully, I do have a nice set. You have to when you don't have a car. Sometimes it rains, and you don't want to get wet. Actually, you know, the more I play with this deck, the more I like it. But of course, I have gotten a little lucky my first 2 games here, but I'm just looking at it, and like, these haunted creepers, all these like, minions like this, and the Cult Master, it works pretty well together. Let's do that. But we don't have, well, we do have 2 situational 4-drops, and we might actually play them next turn. Especially if he opens up our Haunted Creeper or something like that. No, okay. So, oh, Consecration. That's a nice one to have. Spellbreaker. I'm thinking Haunted Creeper plus a guy. Maybe a Cold Master next turn. Right, so we do this. And then we have a lot of options next turn. Like, we have all these 3 pretty excellent cards in their own right. I'm hoping we can set up for a good Cold Master, but I guess it really depends on what she does here. She might just kill our 2 1/1s. Yeah. And the question is, do we... Like, now Consecration is actually looking pretty tempting. Too tempting. I think this is the right play. Yeah, and then we can clear the board. Get 1 damage in. There we go. Alright. We can play that next turn, or if the situations are right, we can play the Cult Master. A lot of token cards. Yeah. This could... I mean, definitely not safe yet, but I like where this is going. Oh, Dragon Egg. Ah. Maybe we should just silence that. Like, if you kill it, it's like 2 1s. I think it's worth silencing. And then we kill that one. And then we will have like 3 minions here. So we could still do potentially Cold Master next turn. Now we have a 2-drop to play together with it. Yeah. Okay. Well, she might Fire Blast 1 here. But that of course means that she's only playing a 4-drop. That means we can kill that Yeti with these 2 and the Cold Master. Get 2 cards. Well, 3 cards because we also get a spare part, but so does she, so... That's it. That is of limited use. And then I think we should play the Taunt here, in case she has like a Dark Iron Dwarf or something that she can buff this one up with. Of course, there's a pretty high chance of her having something like a Frostbolt to kill off the Cult Master, but if we're lucky, she does not. Okay. Oh, that could have gone so badly for her. Ah well. Fair enough. We're still doing very, very good. We have the clear tempo advantage. I don't really want to give her 2 of those little ones. So... I mean, I could get rid of it. True Silver Champion, but what can I play with the 2 Silver Champion? Nothing too exciting. I mean, maybe it's better to just kind of ignore it, because she can't attack with it anyway. Just play the Acid Drake and the Loot Hoarder and play on Curve. Go for the face. Yeah, okay. Just hope that she doesn't have something that can boost attack here. I mean, sure, she can Fire Blast it, but that doesn't make a lot of sense.
I am ready.
Fair enough. I can take that Flame Strike. She barely has anything left. Mad Bomber. Maybe. I mean, but if you gotta play the 2 silver champions first, then I think kill that and then Mad Bomber. Hope we can kill both of the 2 ones, and then we can play. Oh, it's my lucky day. Good stuff. Okay. Still no Dr. Boom though.
Magic will tear you apart.
Justice demands retribution.
Yeah, I could understand. That must have been a little upsetting. I got pretty lucky. Okay. How do we handle this? Sunwalker. Something like, I'm thinking Sunwalker plus a guy plus armor plating on the guy so it doesn't die to Fire Blast. Then we have like 4 + 1 with the guy, right? Other option would be to just kind of ignore that and play the Bolter Fist and the Earthen Ring for more tempo. And you know what, I think that's actually the right choice. Just because we are so far ahead on value that I think we should just focus on tempo and get as far ahead on tempo as possible as well. Like next time we can play a Fen Creeper and a Silverhand Knight. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not so happy with that Acid Drake though. That does allow her to catch up a little bit. Oh wow. That was a decent turn for her. Oh, she's gonna freeze us? Oh. She wanted to see if she could freeze our hero with that. Okay. So I'm thinking Hammer of Wrath. And let's just kill that. And play the Sunwalker. Okay. Good. Not as far ahead on value anymore though. We're still doing good. We have these 2 minions on the board. We actually have more cards. Yeah, okay. Never mind. We are ahead on value. We have 2 pretty decent minions here.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay.
For the crusade!
Not scary. Polymorph. A little scary. Definitely. But now she has no cards at all. And she's a mage, so she does not have divine favor. Can we... So, how do we get that out for cheap? If we played this one, we can get this one for 5 mana.
Ready, sir.
Yeah. That's the way, right? Do that. And let's just trade here. Just in case you top decks Flame Strike or something like that. That's a good one though, but she could Fire Blast that and then run that into that. Pretty good for her. Alright. 3-0. No Dr. Boom though. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.